Andre Patterson, our new defensive coordinator and defensive line coach right here. Robert Rodriguez, our new linebacker coach. Adam Gonzaga, our safeties coach. These are all the new coaches that, if you're be more than happy to visit with them after we get done if you want to do a quick interview or anything with them. The other thing I wanted to talk about is our spring game. Our spring practices will start March 25th in the afternoons, and we'll go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday morning. Tuesday, Thursday in the afternoons about 3:30, and then Saturday mornings about 9. So we'll go all the way to March, start the 25th, which is a Thursday after spring break, and we'll go to April 24th for our spring game, which will probably be, in the afternoon or in the evening. Any questions about that?
Is that a Tuesday, the 24th?
The 24th is a Saturday. We'll go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And we might go one Sunday night just to get an extra practice in or something. So that gives you the 14 right there. Any questions about that? Okay, we're all here to talk about recruiting, signing day. Not to sound redundant, but this is the best recruiting class that we've ever recruited. In fact, the future is so bright for UTEP minor football that you have to wear sunglasses around here, because we have brightened it up with some great recruits. And I'll go over them at this time. We were very interested and dedicated to improving our defense. We signed 14 guys that can play defense for the minors, 6 defensive linemen, 3 tackles, 3 defensive tackles, 3 defensive ends. We signed 3 linebackers, 2 of which are here on campus already. Hunter Nix, who gray shirted for us, is in school, and Copper Rock from Copper's Cove, who is a really good-looking 6'2", 220-pound linebacker out of Copper's Cove High School, and he's in school now. He has his 2 older brothers who play for TCU. I've been recruiting up Brock for about 20 years. I recruited his dad, didn't get him. I recruited his older brother, didn't get him. I recruited his younger brother, didn't get him. And finally we got the last Brock of the family, and we're hoping the last will be best. 6 defensive backs, 3 cornerbacks, and 3 safeties. Want to improve our kicking game? We got a great kicker, punter, kickoff guy. He does it all. So that'll improve. We got some really good return people. Trayvon Nixon, a cornerback out of Ventura Junior College, is here on campus. He was our #1 cornerback recruit, junior college cornerback recruit. And when we recruited him, then we stopped recruiting junior college defensive backs. And he's also a tremendous return specialist. Obviously, on offense, we've got to replace 16 seniors. We've got everyone coming back on offense. So there's a lot of offensive players, particularly offensive linemen and receivers, that we went out and tried to get. Of the 27 players that we signed today, 20 were in our one-day camps. So again, we're getting a lot of really good production out of our one-day camps. It's really helped us in recruiting. And so we signed 20 out of the 27 players we had in camp, and that's just been one of the best things we've done. 14 signees are out of the Dallas, Fort Worth, Metroplex, which is a big improvement for us. The average size of our defensive line and linemen that we signed is 6'5", 297 pounds. So it is the biggest recruiting class we've ever had. Huge guys. I mean, I don't know how they grew them like that, but they're just huge. And we went out and got them. And we're fast. 2 athletes are sprinters, district champions in the 100-yard dash, 10-7 type sprinters. 5 of these recruits played quarterback at their high school their senior year. We only recruited one of those guys who will play quarterback, and he's the one that we wanted. I'll talk about him in a few minutes. But it's just interesting that 5 other kids played the quarterback position because you usually put your best player at quarterback. Those quarterbacks will probably be playing wide receiver, slot back, or defensive backs for us. And we're recruited with that in mind. It's also the smartest class that we've recruited, the highest academic class we recruited. Top students in their class, top 5, top 10%, top 5%. 16 of these players have well over a 3-point GPA. So I'm real pleased with that. Let's just go down through the list and I'll comment on each of the players as we go through this, and then I'll open it up for questions. Marcus Baggett, great, big, huge defensive tackle. With this new defense we're going to be running, we're going to a bigger type defensive lineman, and this guy is plenty big. First team All-District, 5'8", as a junior and senior at North Mesquite High School. All-State by Associated Press, 3-star recruit, one of the top 100 prospects in Dallas. Bench presses half of the Larry Durham Center. Bench presses 435 pounds and squats 550. And he also carries a 3.92 grade point. How's that? That sounds like a pretty good top prospect, wouldn't you think? Kyle Brown ran in our camp 4.7, has been timed in 4.6. Not bad for an offensive lineman. Defensive end at 6'2", 265 pounds. First team All-District on offense. First team All-District on defense. Rated as a top 100 in Houston. Rated as a top 150 defensive prospects in the country. And like I said, was ran a 4.6 at some combine. But at our camp, he ran 4.7. So he'll play either defensive end or offense for us. We're just not sure what we're going to do with Kyle. Probably start him out on defense. The next big guy is an offensive lineman, Devin DeShaw. He's also All-State in Arizona by the Football Coaches Association there. All-State Arizona Republic, one of the top 10 offensive linemen in the state, and one of the top 150 prospects in America. Big, strong offensive lineman, 6'6", 340 pounds, from Surprise, Arizona. Todd Veit is a defensive lineman, defensive end, tight end from Dallas, Texas. Big, strong, fast, very athletic tight end. Defensive end is what we're going to be playing him as when he comes here. And he's got tremendous playmaker. Kind of comes in under the radar. Wasn't as highly recruited as some of the others, but we think he's really good. Trey Ford, again, regarded as one of the top tight ends in America. 100 best player in Houston, greater Houston area. Todd's a real good tight end, run with the ball, 6'5", 230, has a 3.6 grade point.